Oakville Harbour today, having returned to a tranquil and picturesque state. Boats are once again firmly docked, resting on serene waters. But rewind to July the 16th, and the scene was nightmarish.
It was a scene just out of a movie. The power of the water, the weight of these docks and boats, and the damage that was happening and had happened was beyond belief. I remember thinking to myself in my career for almost 30 years here, arriving on the scene going, how do you do here? There's no manual for this. But you know, once we got a plan together. The Marine Police were here at the time. Tow Wharf brought in a special crew. Oakville Marine Search and Rescue came in, and they were phenomenal. Together we got a plan together, and just started to see what we could do to make the area safe for people, and secondly, come up with a plan of how to get the boats in from the lake and the docks back up the creek.
Trevor Klaas, who is back on the waters again, hit a stroke of luck when his boat was docked out of its usual position.
We dock on Navy Flats, which is the actual dock that came loose. And yeah, we're number 62, we're right at the end there. And yeah, had we been there 4 days ago, our boat would have been either destroyed or out on the middle of the lake like the rest of them. But a lot of our friends, like they were just in front of us there, their boats were out in the lake. And so then I went down to Tannery Park there and started hopping on boats, and we were driving them back to Bronte Outer Harbour, and then came back, did another one. We did 4 in total.
Director of Parks Chris Mark says getting things back together took some serious teamwork.
These boats, when they were dislodged by the current, they weren't really dislodged, they were moved by the current, and a lot of them came together and banged together. That has moved the anchors, because normally the boats are such as these boats, they're bow in. They're not usually parallel moorings here. So what we're doing here with our barge is the anchors, because of the velocity of the current, move the stern anchors for the boat. So now we're putting these anchors back in position so that people can now tie their boat up to the rear as well as the front.
These are the wooden docks that dislodged and floated into Lake Ontario. All of them have been recovered. Harbour authorities are now saying they are speeding up the installation of steel docks.
And the docks that actually got damaged the worst were our wood docks, which was our traditional docks that we supplied. If you look further down the harbour here in Oyster Bay, you'll see brand new docks that were installed in the last couple of years, which are steel docks, much more rigid, can withstand much more wave action, ice. They don't come out in the winter.
Counting the costs of the damages could take a few weeks as insurers make thorough assessments. But it's business as usual for many like Trevor Klaas, who are getting in as much boating as they can while summer's still here. For Halton News, I'm Devan Murugan.